Right, Annabelle Comes Home comes out this week.
Yes.
I think it's the third one. Well, I don't know if it's the third one, but it's like the fourth film in. It's about that husband and wife ghost hunters, isn't it?
I thought it was the second one.
It's the second Annabelle film, but they done the Conjuring 1 and 2.
This is what I wanted to ask you. Was Rachel's sister told me that Annabelle and who was the other one?
Don't know.
There was another one. Oh, the Nun.
Yeah.
They're all from the Conjuring.
Yeah.
I didn't know her.
Yeah,
I watched
so
the
it's like
Conjuring. I knew the Nun was in it, but Annabelle, it made me want to just watch all the Conjuring. Because I only think I've seen like 2.
Yeah, I've seen the first 2.
Or the first. I've seen 1.
There's an Annabelle. Is it Annabelle Creation?
There's
like a load of them. I gotta watch that one. But this one, the family that go ghost hunting, they're known for. They got a basement.
So, yeah, because I don't know the family. And you said
the Warrens, and they keep all the what they consider haunted artifacts that they found from the ghost hunts. They keep them all in the basement. Yeah. But this film is set up as like they've got a babysitter.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get when you said why would you babysit for them? Are they like a famous haunted like a museum pretty much?
Anyway, you are one of the Warrens. You're a ghost hunter, right? You want to go out for the night, but you got a daughter that needs babysitting. Right. You hire a local babysitter. She turns up. These babysitters are 14 to 16, right? Yeah. She turns up. You don't tell her in the basement is all haunted shit.
I thought.
What do you expect to happen when you've gone out?
But I thought they were famous for it. You made it sound
but
they were
the woman. Yeah, but the babysitter says, "Oh, I've heard that your parents keep haunted stuff downstairs." And the daughter goes, "Yeah, of course we do. Don't everybody?" Can you imagine that guy? It's like, all right, me and Becca are going out for a night. We need you to babysit Charlie. Yeah. Don't forget.
You didn't tell me about the 7-foot clown statue under
she
the
got to
stairs.
go to bed at 8 o'clock. Make sure she don't watch TV after 9 o'clock. Oh, and don't go downstairs because you probably will get killed. What kind of parent leaves their kid? So that's the basis of the movie. Stupid. Anything that happens to him is on the parents. It's the parents' fault now.
Yeah.
They got everything under lock and key down there. And they're like, okay, that'll do. There's a door there. It's fine. They're not going to come up through the door. They fucking ghosts. You've seen all the other films.
On the trailer, though, only Annabelle was, like, locked up, wasn't she? The other stuff was just sort of out.
They were still locked in the basement.
No, but, like, Annabelle, like, she said that she's in a cabinet for a reason.
Yeah.
So the other stuff is just out in the basement.
It's still not in the living room, is it? They still feel weary enough that they got to put it in a separate room.
But if it's haunted and that, you at least put in like a little cabinet or chest or.
Oh, well, if you're a ghost, it's not really. You can't really lock up a ghost.
You'd open the cupboard and then like Slimer would fall out, sweaty.
There were some scary things in there.
Is his name Slimer or Slugger? No.
Slugger.
I didn't know his name.
Look out! And this big green blob comes and just slugs you with the right hand.
I was on an actual slug, just like.
I preferred Slimer. Slugger is a puncher, isn't it?
I don't know. I just
when you slug something, you punch it. That would have been a really better Ghostbusters movie if the green ghost went around smacking people in the face.
Oh, it'd be like I was going. Oh, it's like the tank in Left 4 Dead with a massive arm that just charges at you. It's called Slugger.
I want to see this, but I like the stories. But it's the stupidest setup they've had because there's loads. It would never get to that. If I was the Warrens, I would never trust a little girl to look after I wouldn't leave my little kid alone in the house anyway. Let alone under the supervision of another younger kid.
I don't get it on all the American shows. Why the babysitter's always like a teenager?
Yeah, but think about it. Yeah.
Why didn't you have like a family member or someone that like a family friend? Just get someone that's not a kid.
Yeah, a 40-year-old single man.
No, but you know what I mean? Don't get someone who's like not responsible like themselves pretty much. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't look after a kid on my own.
This is Peter. He's going to be looking after you tonight and he likes to spoon. No, I'm going to go with a teenager. I've got any daughters who can look after mine.
Oh, yeah. Just give me a teenager that will just open all the ghosts in the basement. That'd be better.
I never had a babysitter. Have you ever had a babysitter that wasn't a family member? I've never had someone come into the house as a babysitter. No.
Like, I just had, like, family, like, watch me or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents would go out. Oh, say my cousin would come over, but no, there was no...
You said not a family member.
Yeah, there was no local babysitter in our growing up in Wales.
I wonder if it's like a big thing in America, because it's always in American shows.
I might put an ad out.
Looking for babysitter, but please don't go in the
No,
basement.
offering my services as a babysitter.
Oh,
And then the first parents who like hire me, I'm gonna get social services to take the kids off them. Because you obviously don't like your kids. So... yeah, babysitting. No, never thought of. If me and Becca had to go, and most of these films, the babysitter comes, they don't know the parent. They're like, oh yes, I just found your number on the thing, and can you look after my kid and keep it alive?
Yeah.
You're asking that kid to be murdered.
It's a bit better on. Do you know that Michael Myers film we watched? When there's like two girls that babysit, but then they group up together to babysit both the kids together.
Yeah.
That's a bit better because you're not on your own then.
Oh, when I was like 14, my girlfriend at the time was babysitter. And as soon as the kid was in bed, we used to go out and hang out over there. So yeah, it is babysitters. And she wasn't babysitting families, she was just getting paid. So it does happen, just our family.
I don't think it's as a big thing over here. America makes it sound like it's every teenager does it. Every girl teenager, because there's always girls on shows.
Yeah, as soon as you're 14, you get your babysitter's license, and then you can just babysit any kid.
Yeah, babysitting license.
Yeah. Yeah, this Annabelle comes on. I'm not making fun of it, just the setup is a bit...
Oh, I said I had a problem with
yeah.
Annabelle. Same with Chucky. It's a doll. Doesn't matter if it's haunted or anything, it's a doll.
Yeah.
It is still a doll. Just when the ghost is like sleeping or whatever, because the ghost were in there the entire time, because it was just stuck in a cupboard the entire time.
Yeah.
Just burn the doll or whatever.
So is the doll just something that the ghost used to tether itself to that location?
No, I was just thinking more like if I was a ghost, if they don't exist, but if I was a ghost and I wanted to scare people more, I would sort of like move this little doll out to scare them. So if they burn the doll, the ghost is just like
You're poltergeist then, or no?
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean? Just get rid of the doll. The doll ain't haunted.
Yeah.
The doll ain't haunted.
Yeah, but is it that thing? Is the doll what's tethering them to this world? Your soul is attached to it somehow.
So if we just destroy the doll,
but you can't.
Just chuck her in a bin.
I don't understand why they're not destroying these haunted artifacts, because they're either trapping ghosts.
I just said destroy them. They said they can't.
Well, they can't because they would have fucking. Oh, I gotta stop swearing. Sorry. They would have happened by now. It would have been 4 movies deep. They must have, in one of those movies, they must have tried burning Annabelle.
Just put it in like a bag, and then in a black bag, and then just throw it in the skip.
Yeah.
It would get crushed up then and forgotten about.
Or fly to the other side of the country. I wouldn't want to be in a plane with that. But get it across.
Chuck her in the sea.
FedEx it to another country, and then just don't pick up a parcel.
Because it's... yeah.
It's stuck in someone's like post office then.
But then it's like... No, if you can't destroy it, say no, I chuck her in a barrel on fire. And...
Yeah. You're thinking...
It just doesn't melt at all.
No.
It just sort of turns black. Just chuck her into the sea. Tie a brick to the bottom of his foot and throw it in the sea.
No, because that could somehow... You're not thinking. If I was in the Annabelle film, the film's the last 10 minutes, I'd see this doll turn up at my house. Alright, okay, I'll go down the local post office, get a big cardboard box, get all that...
No,
that,
but
like,
after a while, someone must open that. It'd be like,
yeah, but it won't be me. I'll just send it to New Zealand.
It's still someone's risk. If you just chuck her in the sea...
it could get washed up. Eventually.
You tie a brick to his foot.
These things got a way of luring people to him. So I'm just going to send it to wherever I am right now, whatever's exactly half a world away. I'm going to mail it to them, and then no return address, so don't come back to me. It's just going to be stuck somewhere for someone else to deal with.
I reckon I'd send it to Russia. I reckon they'd be scared over it.
They would break Annabelle, they would, yeah. They would like, you work. I am a ghost. You work.
Why? As soon as the doll goes to Russia, she's Russian.
Well, you have to. It's actually a fact, isn't it? If you visit Russia, you take on the accent.
I thought it was anyway.
You get executed if you don't.
I don't know much about Russia.
You just dropped your jaws if you believe that.
I don't know much about Russia, and that's the type of place I imagine it would be like. It's just crazy people.
Yeah, they are, because the holiday just went on. There was loads of Russian people, and they were assholes. To everybody, to all the staff, they treat like waiting staff or service staff. They treat them with like a disdain. It's like, I want ice cream. I want it now. You serve me ice cream, and everyone's just like okay with it. I told you about.
I think I've watched something about that.
Mm.
Did you show me, or was there something different I'm thinking about?
I don't know.
No, you just told me about it. I haven't watched nothing.
Apparently, we just got cut off without realising it. We pretty
Yeah.
much said, Dan wants to add something about Chucky. Sorry if this sounds abrupt, but hit us with your Chucky stat, Dan.
We're gonna do it.
No, we're going to do it
Different
now.
Chucky thing on because you said
Nah.
Chucky's gonna come up. Oh yeah, I was
Nah.
saying that Chucky, he's tiny.
Thank you very much for listening, everybody.
No,
Oh.
no. I mean, he's. So this is someone like he's tiny. Chucky is, isn't he? So imagine a tiny person walking at you with a knife. He's a dog. You just slap the knife out of his hand and pick him up.
Yeah, that's the...
I know you can't destroy him because one of him, any like half robot or
But
something.
the new ones are robots, aren't they?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So
But he is still tiny, so you just slap the knife out of his hand and pick him up like a baby.
he should have ended it on tiny. If Dan's going to say, Chucky, yeah, he's tiny. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that was it. That was the whole. You made us
No, the thing
re-record
is,
for the Chucky thing.
don't-
That's
I don't-
everybody's attitude towards
I don't
Chucky.
get why people think he's spooky though.
Well, watch it then. Watch
I
one.
have seen Chucky before.
Which one?
It was one where I think it was the one where he weren't a robot.
Oh, no, the robot is the new one.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the
It was
one.
out yesterday.
Yeah,
Or
I
2
haven't
days
seen
ago.
it.
No, I know you haven't seen that, but which one? There's Bride of Chucky, Child 31 and 2.
I've seen one with
Did you bang a woman in it?
I don't know. It's the one with Chucky's in. He's got a knife.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
He looks very because there's one where he looks destroyed, isn't it? Like a zombie Chucky.
Yeah, it might be Bride of Chucky.
I watched one where he was a brand new
you've
doll.
just identified the same problem everyone got with Chucky. So we've recorded a
Pathetic.
little. We've recorded a
Goodbye
little.
now.
Boom.
Boom.